Hello again. This is episode 3 of season 2 of the WordPress Course Series. Welcome on board again. Where we stopped last, I'm just picking up from there. We are using the STR theme rather. Then we'll be installing the plugin. This episode will be based on plugin installation. Then working with plugin actually. So we are going to be installing those plugins that are needed for this theme to function rightly. You know, when you watch our last video, we talked about a lot about some things that are not allowing us to some functions to actually work well with this plugin. So I'm just going to reiterate myself again, telling you that I always say that each theme has its own unique configuration. You understand? They have their own unique configuration. They have their own options, things that will make them look like the what the owner actually or what the developer actually wanted to look like. You understand? So there are a lot of things here that are missing. Example here now, you're supposed to have a form here. We can't find that because of what we don't have. We don't have the plugin installed yet. Look at it here. We don't have the plugin installed yet. Can you see that? It said in order to add a contact form to this section, you need to install the WP form slide. So when we went to the documentation, like I've said, that everything comes with its own documentation. They are telling us that we need to install. Yet we need to install. So important is required in order to access some of the functions of the front end. You can see like the themes, the theme testimonial, the features, the ribbon, the client bar, and things like that. So we need to install all these things here for us to be able to access some important things. So we are going to download everything now and install it. So I'm going to pause this video while I well, I'm not going to pause the video, but I'm just going to show us open them on a new tab. I think my internet is gone, so I'm redialing it now. So I'm opening it on the new tab. I showed you this the other time that for us to get the pro version, we need to pay this amount of money or this amount, depending on whatever thing we want. So you understand. So then we have that. I'm just going to close it out. I don't know. It seems the internet is a bit slow now. So right now you can see that extend your website functionalities. You have social sharing, uptime monitor, Google Analytics, and all these things, Elementor widgets, etc. So let's just download this out. Like I said, this theme is a very awesome theme. It's not like I checked it before I downloaded it, but I just picked at random, and I later realized that it's a very good theme. So you can check the preview. You can check the description of it. Various modules like social media, this, that. Then go on here and check all these things here. You can see that, and you can check out the demo here. It says check out the demo here or something. For more details of the overview of the features. So let's see if you can check out the demo there. So fantastic free themes that work well with this. So it says a lot of things about it. So we're just going to be able to so the plugin provides 5 blocks. One which is advanced column, the other one which is button group, the other one which is this. I think we have views here that we can see what it's going to be providing us. You can see the Orbit Fox theme template directory, and like that on that on. So it seems this is what we're going to be dealing with here with this Orbit Fox, right? Am I correct with in name? Orbit Fox themes, then themes file. So I think it's downloaded completely. So let's go now to install a theme. So to install a plugin rather. So we are talking about working with plugins here. So for us to be able to work with plugins, we need to know where the plugins are. We need to know how to install them. So when you look here now, you realize that there is a menu for plugin itself. It's saying that there are some plugins that are installed. So let's check the plugins that are installed. So we have these to be one of the installed plugins, but they are not yet activated. You can see that that's why this button is here, that we should be able to activate it. So estimate anti-spam, but this prevents spam from I said WordPress is for majorly for blogs, so it prevents spamming on your blog page and things like that. So but for it to work, you need to register and get an API with API key with them and things like that. Or you can activate it now, but it will take you to where to get your API and things like that. But I'm just going to leave it that way for now. But it's always good to use it. But another one you can use is Jetpack. You can use Jetpack. So the Jetpack to stops spam. But before we start talking about Jetpack, so how do we install a plugin? So how did this one get here? How do you install a plugin? You can install it in three different ways. So one of the ways is that we click on add new, right? Then it takes us to a directory like just the way the plugin did for us. So we can search our plugin here and install. This is Jetpack I was talking about. So you can search for plugins and install. So like for this Orbit now, you're able to search for it and install it. But if we try to install it, I doubt if it's going to install because of the issues we have with the theme. So we are going to be uploading it manually. Well, we can try it out. Like I said that always like I'm trying it out on the go. It's not like I've done it before. I'm trying it out on the go. So if this works, fine. If it does not, then it means it has the same issue with the theme, right? So well, this is taking a bit long to install. I don't know why. So I don't know if it's gonna be if it's gonna ever install at all. So like I said, it shouldn't install because of the problem we had with the theme in the other episode. So I'm just gonna go through the manual process because most of the time, if you encounter that problem, you're gonna go through the manual process. So that's just one part, installing it directly from here. It's always good if you are on a live server. It's gonna make life easier for you. You understand? In fact, it's gonna make life easier. Yeah, sure. So always use this way. If or if you are on the live server. But since we are on the local server now and we can't install directly, then we can just drag and drop here as we've always been doing. You understand? So let's just install that. It says leave, so let's just install that. So let's look at the outcome. You can see it's installing the theme companion thing. That's the Orbit. So I think it's already showing us the function of some of the functions. You can see them here. Some of the functions. Look at the way the testimonial looks like. Look at the features. Look at the what's this, uptime form or something. So you can check that out. The content form, you can check that out. The agency blog, you can check that out also. Then what again is there? The post grid, you can check that out. The social media share, you can check that out. So this is the post grid content block rather. So like that. It means that we can do a lot with this theme that we've just chosen, and it's a free theme. You can do a lot with those themes. So it has theme directly through, or also that we can use. So I think the plugin has completely installed. So let's just click on activate. So that should activate the plugin for us. We still have a list to download. So you can see that, oh fine, the Jetpack 2 has completely installed. So I think it's the problem didn't occur here with the plugin installation, but it occurred during the theme installation. I can't really say why. Because it might be my network. I would have loved to try the theme again, but this episode is for plugins. So I can't really say why. But one thing that is sure is that it has to do with that we are offline, and I'm using a Windows system because it's saying that it's a CURL thing. Then the CURL thing has to do with a Linux system. So a Linux system always have the CURL. I don't have it here on a Windows because I'm using the Windows operating system to go through this tutorial for us. So right now we have it here. It says that, so we should have something here that would have changed. Oh, fine. We have an option for Orbit Fox. Let's look at the general settings for that, or rather, let's install all the plugins that are associated with this theme, so that we know where to start from. You can see it's saying go to the dashboard. After installing the plugin, it says go to this dashboard and start. Go to the dashboard and get started with the extra features. So I think that's where we're actually going right now. You understand? So let's go there so that we don't get everything muddled up. Oh, fine. So look at everything we have here now. So we can activate this out. You can check it out here. You can activate this. So let's include all these ones. I think Google Plus is no more, so let's use LinkedIn. And I think that's all, right? Save, right? Or maybe WhatsApp or something. Let's use WhatsApp also. Then I think that's okay for now. Save. So that's for the social. Oh, the Gutenberg block is already. So it means that we have other blocks. We have other things in the Gutenberg blocks that can be used. We are going to check that later. But right now, we are just checking the plugins generally. You understand? So, like what we have a lot of WordPress has a lot of plugins. It has it has loads of plugins that in the repository. You understand? So, developer has developed plugins. They have developed plugins, so a whole lot of them. I'm just trying to see if we can see how well. You can see we have 57,069 plugins. Can you see that? So you know that. Just think of it. Someone must have done work on it. Someone must have created something about it. Just think of it and search for it. Okay? Construction. I'm just trying to show us one or two things. You realize that you're going to see at least one plugin that will be attributed to construction. Can you see that? At least one plugin that will be attributed to construction. At least one plugin. So that's that. So a lot of other things like that. So now let's go back to our plugin. This one says uptime. This one notify. It says in module to notify when your website goes down. Well, the person that did this made errors here, made mistakes in the English, but who cares? So far it works. But we are not enabling that analytics in the integration. So if you want to integrate Google Analytics with your website, you can just activate it. When you do that, it will ask you to authenticate your Google account and things like that. So I'm just going to remove that because I don't think we need that here right now. Then it said enhancements for the front page theme. Of course, we want that. I think it said template theme module directory. Of course, we want that also. So it says the awesome template directory is aiming to provide a wide range of templates that you can import straight to your website. So it means that we can import pre-made templates into our website directly, and it will save us a lot of time working with that. It says menu icons too. Modules to define menu icons for navigation. So the menus that we have here, we are going to be having icons there also. You understand? We're going to be having icons here also. For this home now, we can have a house at the front. For this blog now, we can have maybe a jotter at the front. For this page now, we can have anything you want, and like that, on and on. So going back here now, it says my stock import. Well, that means if you have let's check my stock.photos. I've not seen that site before also, so I'm trying to check it out now with us. So let's see what we have here. Oh, they even have wow, they even have directory of photos. The theme has directory of photos, so they have 1000 and 1222 awesome, unique, and free stock images. Wow, isn't that great? So it means that you don't have to bother to look for images. They've also provided that for us. Isn't that cool? So you can choose from that. So you can also add this to your free stock photo look out for. You understand? So it says policy notice. So a simple notice bar to for users web policy is fine. A simple notice bar which will help you inform users about your website policies. I think you might need that also, but I bet you're going to be writing something out. You understand? So allow before to display a button with information about the private policy. Yes, right? And save that. I think that's it. So then what do we have here again? I think that's all. It said header footer script, an easy way to add. So in case you are a coder, and you know some CSS or JavaScript that you want to add, so it means this is for you, right? So I think that's that. We are good to go with that right now. Okay, so I think we are done configuring that. So it's saying recommended plugins again. Let's just check it out and see what we can do of that. So that's the example of the template directory. It will show different we've got it covered in just one click. It will show us different things about the templates that can be imported and things like that. So I think this one is loaded. So we have the says we should be able to install all these things. But right now we are not going to install anything right now, right? For now. So we can actually click on this and start to install every of these things. But we're not going to install all these things. So you can check out each of these things and see what they do. Then you check out their plugin page. This is an example of a plugin page. Check out what they do, read about them, check out what they do, check out their reviews. Also, you understand, the review too will matter. At least 4-star should be, and at least 4-star on the average, right? 4-star on the average, and then you should be good about that. You understand? Then you check out what they say they have. If it's in line with what you feel you want, then fine, you can go ahead and download it and use. You understand? Also, what you'll be able to see is also that look at the PHP version or higher. Look at is it up to date with the current WordPress version. The current WordPress version right now that we are using is 5.5. So is it up to date? Is this plugin compatible with that version? If it's compatible, you can see 4.8 or higher, 4.7 or higher, and like that. Now look at the active installation. We have 400,000 plus. It means that this theme is a very good theme. Okay, so now let's go back to installation of the other plugins. So we are not going to be downloading this one as we've done for the other one, since we are sure that it's going to install. So I'm just going to copy the name of this plugin and go back to plugin area to add a new one, right? Then come here, search for it, then we install. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. Well, I think that's that, right? So this is it. So let's just install this. So we have that installed. You can see it's installing. So while that is installing, I'm going to peep into our template directory to see what's going on there. So look at our template directory. You can see that we have awesome things we can import into our template directory. So this is a contact us page. I think this is what we're going to be using to complete our website right now. Again, so this is our contact us page right now. So we are going to be importing this. Also, this one is telling us to import a landing page that looks like this. Well, do we want something like that? I think we can just make all this thing. Look at the landing page, very very attractive. I can't use this as a landing page. It looks awkward. This one is also not bad, but well, right now it looks awkward too. Oh, this one is great as per a landing page, but it's a one-page landing page, which is also cool. Then this one is a nice landing page too. But we are going to be sticking to what we started with. You understand? So, but I think I'm going to import this for our contact us page. So let's check what we have here for our plugins again. So it has completed. Then let's search for what do we have here again? WooCommerce. So you're going to be searching for that also. So the WooCommerce, we'll be using it for um, just take note of that. You'll be using it for e-commerce. You can see it's an open source e-commerce solution. Can you see that? An open source e-commerce solution. So you have that now. Okay, so wait for that, or while we are waiting for that, let's look for the other ones that says. I don't think we really need this send blue or something, but I'm going to be picking these tool sets because this it says this can allow you to create custom content types such as games, properties, books, holidays, and things like that. So let's just do that. Right? So let's check that out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do we find tool set now? We have a lot of tool sets, right? So I'm just going to look at something here to know if it's we are looking at the right one. Oh, let's open the website. So let's see if we can get the tool set from there. Because it's looking like wow, we need to buy it. Really? Can you see that? I didn't know. Wow. Wow. Tool set. Really? Guess what? I've never seen this tool before, but I'm kind of interested in it because I just need to see how it works. You understand? So, well, I'm just trying to tell us that there are things that even we, the instructors, don't know. Are you getting my point now? But that does not really mean that you can't work with it, or you can. All you have to do is just check it out. So I'm going to find a way to get this tool. Then I'm going to check it out on my own. But maybe as time goes by, I would post a tutorial on it to see how well it works. You can see I'm kind of interested. It says plugins allow beginners and WordPress experts to build custom sites in hours of week in hours instead of weeks. With two sets you can build dynamic directory, listing, and membership site without coding. You can see that with anything. It works with anything. Wow. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to check it out to see how easy we can use that. But for now, I think we are going to be leaving it out. So I've just installed just 3 plugins now. We have Orbit Fox Companion, we have W Form Lights, and we have WooCommerce. So I think those three must have completely installed. So let's go back to our install theme. Oh, possibly one of them is still installing. I don't know. So let's wait for it. Wow, it didn't complete. Wow, installation incomplete. Oh, Oh, so I think it's completed now. So let's now pardon my English, please. I was not myself really. Uh, okay, so let's wait for that to get activated also. But when we are activating that, we are going to configure one or two things about it also. Yeah. So it's better, maybe it's better I should not activate this now so that you don't get confused. Okay. Then we work with other things right now. So as you can see that everything here now is about plugins. Apart from the themes, everything is about plugins. So how well you can merge two, three plugins together, how well you can sync two, three plugins together, how well you can sync more than you get a lot of plugins together so that they can work to perform a particular function that you want. So most times you might not be lucky enough to have just one plugin that will do the whole job. You understand? In fact, it's not always that way. You won't find just one plugin that will do the whole job. No, it does not work that way, like I've said. So you might be needing to combine A plus B plus C to form a solid D. You understand? So I think with that knowledge in mind, you should be able to be creative enough. You should be creative. That should wake up the creativity in you to actually help you to do the right thing. So I'm just going to click on not right now because the WooCommerce is telling us that we should set it up, but we are not going to do it right now because it's going to be part of the season 3. It's going to be part of our project that we are supposed to do. I'm just showing us how to install these plugins and like that. So I'm going to be saying this run setup without run setup without over and over again, but we are not going to click on it because that is not what we want to do right now. But then now you're going to be seeing a lot of changes here. You see something that says products, that says this, that says analytics, that says marketing. So everything is about this WooCommerce, and the other ones that we installed that are yet to be activated. Let's go and activate them. Which is the WP forms. So we are yet to activate that. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So now it has been activated. So you'll be wondering what changes has this made to the front end. No changes at all for now. But we are going to complete it. Fine. Look at one of the changes here. Can you see that? That this one is now telling us that the website uses cookies and things like that. Fine. Accept. Or you can view the policy. But we are yet to write the policy. Also, another thing you'll be looking at is that we now have another section here that has why our product is the best. I don't know if you are seeing all this stuff now. So look at it again. See, it says products. Look at here. It says themes. These are the things we activated during the configuration of the orbit. These are the things we activated while configuring the orbit. Something like the template directory. You understand the policy notice, which we just dealt with now. Then enhancements of the front page, which we are now seeing, which is all these parts that we are now seeing now. You understand? Then what the client say, which is the testimonial, because when you check here, you're going to realize what they have said here. It said Orbit Fox companion is required in order to have access to some STL front page sections like theme, testimonial features, ribbon, client bars. So which we are now seeing now, right? So including what we already have there. Look at the form also. We now have a form here. We didn't touch anything. In fact, we didn't configure anything. You understand? And now we have a form here. Very nice form. So when you look at this website now from afar, is this website not okay? Is this not awesome the way it is right now? Let's just take a look. I'm going to open on the neutral page so that you're going to see the full the way it's going to look like on the neutral page also. So look at the way it is on the neutral page without the header. Very awesome. Now we are supposed to have a product here, assuming we've configured our WooCommerce. We are supposed to have product here, but there are no products there for now. So we are supposed to have content here also that has addresses and things like that. But right now, I don't know why we are not having that. So I'm just going to go ahead to accept the policy for now. So look at it, everything is okay, but except for this one that we are just going to edit it. That's all. We're going to edit it from the end, and we are good to go with our website the way it is right now. You understand? So now let's go back to that customizer. So we are now going to go back to the customizer, okay? Or let's check STR function to see if there are things that we can edit from there. You can see that, like I said, I'm using this thing for the first time. It's not like I've been using it before. No. But these are the things that we need to do. Okay. So click on go to the customizer, right? So now we should have more functions here. You can see that we now have header and footer scripts that we can add according to the upbeat functionalities that we have here. Where is it? These for the WP forms that we have. So I'm just going to go to the upbeat for us to see general settings. I'm comparing things together now. So the one we enabled the other time for the header and footer, as you can see it here, this was enabled, so we have that also here. Then let's go look for the front page sections. You can see that now we have feature sections. Let's click on that. It should load us. These are the feature sections, so we can change all this that we are seeing here now. So we can change the contents of this feature. You can also add new feature to it. Okay, you can add new feature, you can add new content, we can remove this responsive, you can add things there. You understand? But I think I like it the way it is right now. So we can even make it 4 by adding one more. Okay, we can make it 4 by adding one more. So it means we need to pick up we need to add our icons there and say something like that. Facebook. You get, so now we now have a Facebook icon there. Then we are going to be having maybe a color that says, of course you should have guessed, gold. Then after that, then we should be having, you can see where it is now. We should be having, so I think it's 3 on a page for that. So we should be having Facebook. That's a sample, right? The social media platform, right? So you have that, then you have hash there. Okay, so this is what you're going to get also, like the way we have it there. But we don't need this, we don't need this. That's why for now. So you can also disable the section if you don't want it, and if you are disabling it, it's going to give us what we add back. So I'm just going to leave it like that. You can see the about us page also, which is here. So we can disable this section and we won't be able to see anything at all. Okay, I think let's just disable it so that we won't be able to see anything at all from there. Then theme, also you can see the theme. Sorry, theme actually theme. So you can see it says theme. So this is our theme. So this person is working for us. This person is working for us, and things like that. So you can still disable it. You can add more members to it. It's always 2 on a row. So you can add more members to it, and you'll be good to go. And you can edit everything. You can change this Desmond. What's his name? Desmond Purple Scene to Desmond Green Scene. Is that not cool? I give him a name. You can see that Green Scene. It said Purple Scene. So let's put Green Scene there. So like that. Also we can change the testimonial area. Also we can look at the shop area. I was about to skip it. Our latest product can be there. We are going to be filling it with products data. So you can see that it's number of item 4. So I don't know how many rows that would be. This one says testimonial. You can see what our client says, 3 on the row like that. So each client with their own images. You can upload their images and things like that. So let's just change this image to be this. So you're going to realize what I was trying to say. So you can see that now. So we have that as our image. So I'm just going to go back here. Then I think we've talked about blogs and things like that, and contacts. Look at the contact here now. So here now we have find the address below and things like that. You can see this one says you click on shift and click to edit the element. Let's see how that will work. Oh, it didn't work. Sorry. So for us to be able to edit this now, we actually need to open up. You can see now. We need to open up some part of these things here. You understand? So look at the content here. So here now, it actually created this form for us. If I should remove this from here, then I'm sure that this will go out. It will go off. Okay, can you see that? I'm going to drop it back there because it's needed. Okay, so we have that now. Then what other thing do we have here? Yeah. So we should be able to edit this one way or the other. We are going to find a way to edit this right now because I can't find a way to do that. Sincerely, I can't find a way to do that like right now. Let's just publish this for now. Go back. So I think those are the major changes there. Then let's check identity. Okay, if there are any changes there compared to what we had before, or no changes here too. Then header section, I don't think there are any changes there really. No changes here too because we've even disabled it. Then footer option, no changes here too. Homepage settings, no changes there too. I think those are the major changes that we have in this STR. Yeah, the WooCommerce. The WooCommerce, like we said, we have not yet created anything for the WooCommerce right now, so we won't be talking about it now. So I think that's that for the plugin installation. So let's just go back to our demo and see what we have here. I don't know why we didn't have we're not able to edit these ones here. Well, why is it not showing on the black demo we had there? It should display. I don't know why it's not displaying, but it should. Well, so we have that. It's not still displaying. So it means something is wrong somewhere. So we're going to look at that, what went wrong in the next video, in the next episode, before we now go back to the main thing in the next episode. The next episode now we'll be talking about managing users. So we need to manage users. So in case you're not the only one that is going to be dealing with the site, or that is going to be working with the site, right now we have only an admin, so you have only one user. So in case you want to add more users, but you want them to have limited restrictions, you don't want them to be able to have access to the installed plugins, you don't want them to be able to install any new theme to the WordPress installation, but they can do other things. You are going to be looking at how we can restrict permissions for different users in that. So keep in mind that I said we are going to look for how we are going to change these finals at the office of this and that right now. So you are going to find a way to change that. Okay, but if the worst comes to the worst, it means that this particular area is being encoded in the what? In the primary, inside the code itself. But it would be nice if it's inside the code itself. Okay, so I think that's that. Thank you very much and God bless. Stay safe. Kindly give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. we are trying to make things easy for us here, and just to make us see it as though something that is easy. But well, like I said, when when a grass cutter is eating granules, it looks like a magic. You understand? But it is not. Look at what we've just done in few minutes and few hours, or rather, and we are almost good to go. Okay. So the only thing I had to change are just the contents, and icons and all these things. And with that, you are just on your way to Jerusalem. Okay. So subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, invite friends, and thank you very much once again. God bless. Stay safe, please.